This video is sponsored by EVBase. Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli on FSD. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and help me change the world. One electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. If you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code, especially on the Model 3. $2,500 off if you use my referral code. It's amazing deals. There's something going on there, but maybe we'll do a video about it separately. Anyway, great news from Europe and the Middle East. Finally, the Tesla Model Y in 3 trims. And remember, in the United States, it's only the launch model. In 3 trims, the rear-wheel drive, the long-range rear-wheel drive, which is amazing version. I love it. And also the long-range all-wheel drive. No performance for any market. And in one market at least that I looked, still the launch model is on. So I'm going to give you range prices from 3 different countries, in 2 in Europe, 1 in the Middle East, so we can compare it to what we have here in the United States. So here's Great Britain, and Great Britain does use miles, but as you can see right here, it's according to the WLTP, which some say it's 10% less, some say 20%. So I'm going to go 20% less, according if you compare it to the United States EPA, which is really is the most accurate one. And we give you the default color in each country. So as you can see in Great Britain, the default color is the stealth gray. So first of all, let's start with the range, which is always my favorite thing. So 311 miles WLTP minus 20%. It's about 62 miles, so it'll give you 249 miles. That's basically what it will give you. If we go to the long range, which has really great range, 387 miles, but that's, again, WLTP, so 20%, it's 77, so it's 310 miles all in. Again, I said 20, some people say 10. Let's go to the long range all-wheel drive, 364 miles, and that is 70 miles, 20%, so it's 283. That will be the mile. Now, in terms of the I'm sorry, that would be 72. I'm sorry, let's go back. That would be 72. It will give you 292. This is the launch model 353. That will be 70%. That will be 70 miles for 20% if you take it off, and it will give you a net of 283. Okay, so that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. But again, I'm being very strict. Now, in terms of the price, I have to say, here's the price for the rear-wheel drive. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I have the stealth. Yeah, the stealth model. So for the rear-wheel drive, it's $44,990, which translates to $56,890. Okay, the long range right here, the long range, that is $48,990. That translates to $61,936. That's expensive, man. And this one, the long range all-wheel drive, that is $51,990. That becomes $65,729 US dollars. And the launch model, does it make a difference with the price, with the color? No, you can choose any color you want. That is 60,990 pounds, and that translates to 77,102 US dollars. So this is Britain, and it has the range and the prices. Now I have to tell you, let's just pick this, the rear-wheel drive. They get, okay, we can go right here to the stealth. They get a 19 inch for this one, and they get black, which in the United States we still don't have for the launch model. They have obviously a white interior. United States, it's already sold out. It is sold out. For the long range rear-wheel drive, now they have the 20 inch option, and the 19 inch and a tow hitch for 1,090 pounds. Okay, and the interior and all that, they all come with basic autopilot. I'm going to say something about it in a minute because it's important. The long range they have again all the colors, obviously the 20-inch and the tow hitch and everything. Now let's take a look at the launch. This maybe other countries have it, I don't know. So again, you can choose any color you want for the same price, 60,990 pounds, which is, like I said, $77,102. It comes with only the 20-inch, which gives you less range, okay? Hence this 353 miles, which comes to 283. Now, if they had the 19-inch for that, that will give you well over 300 miles. But that's what they have now. That's what I'm judging by. Tow hitch is included. All black interior. There is no white here. 5-seater, and they come with a basic autopilot, which all Tesla cars come. In the United States, we have the full self-drive. But if you choose that, look at this. It becomes 67,790 pounds. Okay. 60,000, let's say 61,000 to almost 68,000. Okay, so that's a little bit less than 7,000 pounds. A lot of money. Now the enhanced autopilot, you get 3,400. So that's not a good deal, man. They should have at least. I know the full self-drive doesn't work in Europe yet. I mean, but what does work, the enhanced autopilot, that's really a great value, and it's not included in this. Crazy price. Crazy price. So let's take a look at the delivery for the rear-wheel drive in June of 25, June for the long range, and June for the so all trims in June, and the launch is May. The United States is going to be March soon. Okay, so let's go. So that was Great Britain. Let's go to Deutschland, to Germany, and that's interesting. They only have it, from what I look, only for lease, and their lease programs are very interesting. So let me just give you the lease prices in American dollars for the rear-wheel drive. This is euros now. Before it was pounds. 570 euros is 595. So it's not a lot. There's not much difference. I mean, there is it's $25 difference, but they're very close in price. So $595 per month for this lease. But I'm going to show you what's the lease program. It's very interesting. The maximum range, they call it. That's the rear-wheel drive long range. That's 656 euros, which translates 685 euros. Okay, and this one, the maximum range, all-wheel drive, that's 702 euros, which is $734 per month. Now let's look at here. Okay, actually, let me go to the kilometers. This is kilometers. Again, if you take 50%, 500 kilometers become 400 miles. I don't think it's that low, but this is the maximum that you can expect. I mean, I'm sure you can get more than that. And this one, 622 kilometers, that becomes 498. Let's call it 500 kilometers, which is fantastic. That's a longer range. And this one, 586, becomes 469 kilometers if you take that 20%. Now let's go right here. Look at this. They have 6,099 euros down payment. But look, the prices I quoted you. This is for 48 months and 10,000 kilometers. 10,000 kilometers is not 10,000 miles, so that's not good at all. However, look at that. They have 48, 60, you can list it for 60 months, okay, or for 24 months, which is going to make the price really high. So they recommend 48 months for the 10 kilometers. But look where you can go. You can go from 10,000 kilometers. 15,000 kilometers is very close to 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles is 16,000 kilometers, okay. 20,000. So this is what we have in America, more or less like 12,000 miles. So that will be the average, but maybe Europeans. But you can go all the way to 35,000 kilometers. Okay, amazing. This is like close to 20,000 miles per year. The 35,000 kilometers. 20,000 miles is 36,000 kilometers, 1.6 for each one. So that is the Deutschland, and their default color is white, which is my wife's favorite. It's really, really great. Once you start playing around, so they have the black, and they have the stealth gray, and they have the quicksilver, which what I ordered for my launch model, and then they have the ultra red, which is great. Now let's go to the Holy Land. to Israel, my country. The Israelis are so excited. Now this is all Hebrew. They don't have the English version. So trust me, I can speak this language. No problem. So I'm just going to show you. They list, okay, so let's go to the rear-wheel drive. They list the price in shekels, 164,990 shekels. But this is what Tesla price is. The real price is here, 247,000 shekels, 637. Why is that? Why is this almost what 40? Let's say 50. It's like 100,000 shekel different. It's all taxes. Israel, you think America's taxes are bad? No, you got nothing. So let's not complain about that. So anyway, I did translate it to you in $2. So the rear-wheel drive, let me just go to the dollars amount, $69,463 for the rear-wheel drive. This isn't crazy. The launch model here with everything in it is 61. So the long range is 76,423, and the long range all-wheel drive is 81,625. That is freaking crazy. They do get the white as the default, which I like. Now, and they do have, you can get the tow hitch, not for the rear wheel drive. No, like I thought. So the rear wheel get only just the 19 inches, and if you want the other ones, the long range rear wheel, you can get the 2 and the tow hitch and everything else, and basic autopilot and all that stuff. So that is crazy. So this is I don't want to hear you complaining about the United States. And in the United States, and I got it for the for my launch model, your most people eligible for the $7,500. So it still is a thing. But in the United States, you cannot use anybody's referral code for the launch model. Okay, later on, I'm sure all the other trims are coming in and all that stuff. So this is very exciting. Lots of pre-orders, especially in the Far East, 200,000. In America, I don't know, but we'll see. In America, we're going to get it in like 2 weeks. Not even, maybe people start getting that. So first of all, I like this launch all at once, in all the markets. I mean, obviously here in March, others in May. In Israel is in May, June, whatever it is. But the one thing I forgot to tell you, the 0 to 60 miles versus 0 to 100 kilometers. If it's 0 to 100 kilometers, whatever it is, if you want to translate it to 0 to 60, you take off. It's faster by 0.2 seconds, by 2/10 of the second. So let's say 6 seconds 0 to 100 is 5.8 seconds 0 to 60, more or less, according to the calculation I made. Anyway, so what I'm saying, the price in the United States and the incentive in the United States, okay, so if your AGI, annual gross income, is less than 300,000 for couples, you are eligible, which a lot of people are. So that's fantastic, and all launch. Now, no place has the performance. That's going to come later. And in the United States, from 2020 until now, only in North America, I believe Canada too, you can get the 7-seater. No country in the world you can get the 7-seater. And we will get it here. And hopefully other places around the world. Okay? Thank you guys for watching.